Marking 1 year since the devastation of the Palisades and Eaton fires and the determination we have seen since. One of the unforgettable scenes in the early hours of the Palisades fire was this: the long lines of cars with panicked drivers desperate to evacuate.
NBC4's Karma Dickerson was there 1 year ago. She went back to that same area to reflect on what it was like.
January 7th at about 11 in the morning, I was in my car just there on Sunset trying to turn onto Palisades Drive, only there was a crush of cars. There was a huge sea of bumper-to-bumper traffic, all related to what we would come to know as the Palisades Fire.
People are trying to get away from this fire that's burning up the hill, and it's resulted in just a mad dash to escape. I'm going to try to give you an idea of what it is people are seeing out here. Take a look. These are fire trucks trying to make it up the hill, and these are all the people trying to make it down.
There was a mass exodus of people, panicked, trying to get out of this area.
Okay, grab this pole. Grab this pole. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to get your walker down. Hold on to that, okay?
You'll notice traffic is moving. Traffic has been taken over in both directions heading down Palisades Drive. So everyone trying to get out, but it definitely means it's a struggle for the fire crews and resources trying to get back up.
There were some lights and sirens behind me, and it turned out it was a law enforcement vehicle, and I thought, great. Whenever that, I think it was a sheriff's department SUV, whenever that SUV is able to park this crowd, I'm going to go in right behind him. I'm going to get up the hill and I'm going to start reporting. I should have been reporting. Only that didn't really happen. Despite their efforts, the sheriff was not able to even themselves get through the crowd. Again, the law enforcement could not make their way through this crowd. I've covered many of California's deadliest, most destructive wildfires. But at that moment, with this chaos on the ground, I remember knowing that whatever was happening on the top of that hill, I wasn't sure what it was, but this fire would be different. So I reported from the side of the road here what I was seeing: people getting out of their cars, people on foot, people trying to get through this crush of cars. There was someone here with the LA Fire Department trying to make sense of it all. I heard and watched him tell someone, go tell LAPD people are running for their lives. We have to get this clear, whatever it takes. Meanwhile, you could see fire on both sides of the ridge. The ridge wasn't engulfed, but there were definitely spots of fire, and you could see it start to come down. And with the winds, some of that fire was carrying over into the median, catching the palm trees. You could see people start to get even more nervous. Imagine you're in your car, you can't move, and now there's fire right next to you up above.
Oh, it looks like there is something, there might be a vehicle on fire. Is that what it is? There is a car that's on fire.
There's a vehicle on fire back there.
So this has got to be people's worst nightmare as they are out here.
At one point, at least one car caught fire. I suspect it was because of the embers dropping down from a tree onto that car. And that's really what it took to clear part of this way out, because when the fire made it down to the ground into that lane of traffic, we saw people pull over in their cars, pull their cars onto the sidewalks. And that was how I was finally able to get up the hill, is when the fire came down, people cleared out.